Okay, today I'm going to show you the finished Edubook, and we'll show you how to get inside. I've already taken the screws out. There are 3 of them. Here they are. I'm putting them on the case here for you to look at. We have the larger screw goes into the center here. The smallest screw goes on the end over here with the label, the barcode, and then the next one goes here to the top here. All right. So we'll have some pictures on the website, and we'll also have a manual to explain all this. Anyway, once you remove the screws with a small Phillips, you basically just grab the case, slide it towards you, and we can look inside. This compartment right here is where we put the batteries, and once again there are 8 NIMH batteries. We use 2,000 milliamp hours, but you can use more, and our tests are showing us that we get about 3.5 hours constant on just normal light duty, and that's without any power savings or much attempt to save. If we run the CPU at 100%, we get more than 2.5 hours. In this particular unit, we've installed the hard disk just for showing where the hard disk goes. Right here is the hard disk, and it's connected via the IDE cable, which plugs in right here on the board. And then over here is where we put in the Wi-Fi module. This can pop out, and I'm doing that with one finger. Right here is where you put the Wi-Fi module, and right here is the CPU module itself. Now, I'm doing all this with one hand because I'm photographing myself. Everybody else is busy working on putting these things together. So this is the CPU. This is a sticky piece that mates up with the aluminum case so that we don't need a fan. There is no fan in here. So all we have to do is pop these 2 slots right here on the edges, and the CPU module will just lift up. And then inside, we have a little piece of spongy rubber to make this fit tight. And these are our 2 SD sockets. The SD sockets can handle, this is the first drive, this would be like your drive C, and this would be your drive D. You could put 2 different SDs in with different operating systems, or you can put the operating system on one and then the data disk in the other. You can also have a hard drive and 2 of these. So we standardly install 8 GB, and these just push in by using your finger. You just push them in as so, and you can remove them that easily. So if you want to upgrade or change, you just basically remove the module. Now, one thing I should point out is that the battery is on the carrier board. So anytime you remove the module, you're going to have to reset the time on the BIOS. We don't expect that you'll be changing it that much. So once again, when we put the module in, the heat sink side is up. And what we want to do is, if we look here closely, you'll see a notch on the board itself. You see that notch? And then there's a notch that we line it up to on the connector. So once again, I'm just using one hand. We basically angle it like this, snap it down, and we've got our CPU in. Now, to make this fit tight, we'll put this spongy piece back on, right like that, and that just makes it a little bit tighter fitting. So there we go, we've snapped it in. So anyway, that's how you take apart and put in your SD, install a hard drive, add the Wi-Fi, and install the batteries on the Edubook.